As the sun blazed on a summer morning in India's Pench National Park, a thirsty tiger wanting to reach a watering hole was forced to wait as a row of safari jeeps stood in its way. The subadult tiger, perhaps a little over 2 years old, was first noticed in a swampy undergrowth by a few jeeps that were on a narrow elevated road. On one side of the road lay the swamp, and on the other was the expansive watering hole it was trying to reach. Soon enough, several other safari jeeps gathered on the narrow road, and even more followed, completely blocking the tiger's path to the watering hole. Unlike fully grown tigers, which come up to the safari vehicles and force them to back off and clear the way, this cub was unsure and preferred to wait. The tiger cub strolled closer and closer to the elevated road and, at one point, sprayed its urine on the leaves, a gesture tigers use to mark territory. Perhaps it was sending a message to the jeeps: "This is my territory, no trespassing." With even more jeeps arriving, leaving no room for the cub to reach the road, it sat on its haunches, sometimes looking up at the safari jeeps and sometimes looking the other way. But none yielded space, even as some of the guides understood the situation. The tourists in the safari jeeps were eager to get as close to the tiger cub as possible to get a clearer photo. It was only around 11 a.m., when it was time for the safari jeeps to leave the sanctuary, that some of the jeeps in front started to move away. The subadult cub then sensed its chance, trudged toward the elevated road, and finally managed to get past the line of jeeps. It then made its way to the watering hole and immediately started licking the water off the surface, showing just how thirsty it really was.